Hey everyone, Patrick Vincent here of Burnin' Media. So today, GOP Rep Collins of New York admitted to not reading the Obamacare repeal bill. You know, the one that would affect people with pre-existing conditions. You know, all that stuff, all the fun stuff. Didn't want to read it. He was like, I'm too busy with other meetings. But you know, the GOP has been wanting to repeal Obamacare since it has been implemented, but he doesn't have time to read the repeal bill that will be replacing it. Makes sense to me, right? So we've got a clip here from CNN. I'm gonna play. And then I found a little clip on his not clip photo on his web page. Just thought it was pretty funny with the quote that's on there. So we'll go over that right after this little video I'm gonna play here. So once again, this video is from CNN. I know, fake news. Watch out, Trumpsters. Fake news.
This bill, including the two amendments that were added to it. We only saw that language in the past 24 hours. Did you actually sit down and read the entire bill plus all of the amendments? I will fully admit, Wolf, I did not, but I can also assure you my staff did. We have to rely on our staff. I had many meetings within Energy and Commerce with the chairman of Energy and Commerce as we discussed how this plan will affect Americans. I'm very comfortable that we've got a solution to the disaster called Obamacare, where just today we heard 94 out of 99 counties in Iowa will not have any insurance next year, and we heard today that Aetna pulled out of the individual market in Virginia. This legislation affects a fifth of the U.S. economy and millions of Americans. Don't you think it was important to actually sit down and read the language of this bill? I have to rely on my staff, and I can probably tell you that I read every word, and I wouldn't be telling you the truth, nor would any other member. We rely on our staff, and we rely on our committees, and I'm comfortable that I understand this bill in its entirety, Wolf, without pouring through every word. And I'm just being quite honest. That's the way it is.
First of all, I love how in that video he throws the rest of the members under the bus by saying none of them have probably read the whole bill either. It's probably their staff, you know, because we rely on our staff so much. Why would we read the bills? Why would the elected officials read the bills? Are you kidding me? Give me a break. The longest damn time you guys have wanted to repeal the Obamacare bill. Get on it. Pay attention to it. You've had 7 years and this is all you've got. He's too busy for it. So remember, when someone with pre-existing conditions has access to health care but doesn't have health care, he was too busy for it. Come on, guys. What'd you want him to do? Care for people with pre-existing conditions? Got cancer? Psh, you got access to healthcare. It might be more expensive, but you've got the access to it. Look at that. It's amazing. Just amazing. The GOP's logic, the mindset. It's just relentlessly bullshit to the public. And when you mess with the public's healthcare, they're going to be pissed off. And just wait. I can't wait to see what goes on in the Senate next with this, because today it just got through the House. Next, Senate. And Donnie's just sitting there behind the desk just waiting for it. He wants it. He wants this so much because it's going to destroy everything. It's going to be shit. So this is a little snippet off of Chris Collins' website here, his campaign website. New Yorkers out there in the 27th district, if you're watching this, get this jackass out of office because he doesn't care about you or your health care. He doesn't. He just doesn't. He showed it today. Didn't have the time just to read through this damn legislation right here about your health care. Too busy for it. He let his interns read it. So at the bottom here, his little vision, it says, the United States of America will reclaim its past glory as the land of opportunity, restoring the promise of the American dream for our children and grandchildren. If he's not too busy in a meeting for something else. Because healthcare is not that important to him, we found out. And, I'd have to say healthcare is a pretty damn important thing. I don't think anyone would argue about that. Everyone should have health care. Every other industrialized, civilized country around the world has single payer health care, universal health care, guaranteed health care. Most Americans cannot afford a 500 emergency. They can't afford it. That would be a breaker for them if that just happened out of nowhere. That universal health care is a safety net so you don't have to worry about having to choose between dinner for the next week or living because you have to go to the hospital and get some procedure taken care of. It it catches that. That's the whole point of it. It's preserving. So instead of going towards the right way as normal, we're going ass backwards for whatever reason. So Congressman Chris Collins reclaiming America's past glory as the land of opportunity, one bill at a time. If he has the time to read it. If not, then his staff will take care of it, and he'll blindly vote while not knowing how many people with pre existing conditions may be affected. That is his mindset. Fuck Chris Collins. So if you live in the 27th district in New York City, make sure to vote out Chris Collins. I don't know if he has any official competition yet or anything. I haven't looked that up. But please make sure to get this Nimrod out of office because it's just mind blowing that people are voting people that are too lazy to read a health care bill into office. You don't need that. You need real representation that cares about your health. That's like going to school and your teacher not teaching because they're too busy with something else. It's just, please make sure to subscribe to us. Have a great day.